Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another video. So in this lesson we're going to do something different to what I originally had planned. Now I did say we was going to work on the pickup scripts. Despite the fact that we have some created like the battery pickup and the ammo pickup scripts, we also need to create pickups for our other stats and our boosts. I'm actually going to leave that till the next lesson. So that is coming in the next lesson. We will be creating the rest of the pickup scripts. But unfortunately, I neglected to put some code in the void on GUI function. Just an oversight on my part. So let's just use this one video and let's get this code into place. So I'm coming in the GUI function. I'm coming just before the very last close brackets. I'm going to say if open and close brackets, inside the brackets we want battery in view double equals true. We'll come to the end, we'll open and close brackets. In the comments we'll say if a battery is in the player's view. And if a battery is in view, then we need to do some things. So we'll begin by creating a GUI.label. We'll open, new, and we've done this plenty of times, new rect. We'll open and close brackets, we'll close brackets again. We'll come inside this set of brackets here, and we're going to say screen.width divided by 2, comma, screen.height divided by 2. So that positions it. We begin the label right in the center of the screen, and then the dimensions we already have defined by stat label horizontal, comma, stat label vertical. We'll come in between these closed brackets now, comma, little speech marks, and we'll change this to battery pick up. And in fact I'm going to put the little question mark in. We'll come to the end of the line, we'll close the line off. So if a battery is in view, this is the label we're going to display. This is what the labels, the text, the label's going to have. Our dimensions, our position on screen. Now, normally we would, minus half these values from the screen height and the screen width, because it will begin drawing right in the center. But I want mine slightly offset, so it will appear sort of somewhere here on the screen, so not quite centered. I want that, and I may actually come back and adjust this line to give a greater offset as to where the label will appear on screen. But this will do fine for testing. I think you all know how GUI works now, so you can alter that yourself to find values that suit your project so they appear where you want them on screen. But as always, if you do have any problems, leave a comment below and I will always try my best to answer. But with that said, we also need to say if open and close brackets. We'll come inside these brackets and we're going to say input dot, and we'll just use get key down. We will create a button later, but let's just use get key down just for testing. Let's get something up and running. We'll open and close brackets, inside the brackets, and we'll assign the key of E. So if a battery is in view, we just display this label. However, if it is in view and we also press a button, so let's get that into the comments as well. If the E key is pressed, then we want underscore and we want selected battery dot, and we'll say send message. We'll open and close brackets. In fact, let's close the line off. we'll come inside these brackets now, speech marks, pick up battery. We'll come here, just before the close brackets we'll say comma, and we want send message options don't require receiver. Let's get this into the comments. We'll say send message to the selected battery to, we'll say activate the, and we'll say pick up battery function. And in fact, I'm going to cut this. Let's just cut that for now. And I'm going to reposition it. I'm going to reposition it over the top, similar to what we've done before, just because it keeps everything in view without it needing to scroll horizontally as well. So if a battery's in view, we just display this unless an E key is also pressed, and then we send a message to activate this function. And let's downsize Mono Develop. Let's open up the battery pickup script, and as you can see, this is the pickup battery function, which has no way of being activated within the battery pickup script, but we can activate it now by pressing here. It sends a message, and that's exactly what this does. It says that's the name of the function, and we activate this, which we've already gone through how this works. It adds a battery to our inventory. So hopefully that makes sense to you all. If not, as always, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to try and explain further. So let's just close that, and now we have this in place, we just need to do the same thing for all the other stats. So let's copy and paste that in 4 times. So there's 3 and finally 4. So we'll come now to the second one and we'll change this to health pack in view. We'll tidy up and alter the comments as we go. Health pack is in the player's view. We need to change what it says, so this time it will be health pack pickup. And selected health pack. We need to change this to pick up health. And we'll just keep going. So let's close that one up. We'll just check we've changed everything, which I believe we have. We'll close them as we go, just to make things easier to see. And the next one can be food, and I believe we called this food package in view. Yes, we did. If a food package is in the player's view, we'll change this to food, and we'll change this to pick up food, and we need to change it here, so underscore selected food package. And in fact, let me just go, I think I've neglected to change the comment here, so we'll change it now in the food. I'll just open that up. For the health, let's just copy and paste that in there. And we'll just keep going. So this one was water bottle in view. And we'll just change this to water bottle pickup. And of course you may need to change these values. I may have to do it myself when we come round to testing, but let's just continue on. We'll change this to selected food package. And in fact, sorry, it should be selected. If we come water bottle, selected water bottle, and pick up water. Let's change the comment. And we also need to change here. So let's just downsize that for now. And underscore energy bar in view. And we'll change the comment. Energy bar pickup. So let's come to selected energy bar. Pick up. And I think we just called this energy, if I remember right. So let's just copy and paste that into the comment. We'll change the comment here to energy bar. And what we'll do is open these back up now. We'll just save that for the moment. And let's go through, make sure we've changed everything that needs to be changed. So I need to change the comment here as well. Selected health pack and selected food package. And I believe that's all the ones actually correctly in place now. So let's come back to the first one and we'll select all 5. So let's just copy those. I'm going to collapse them down again just to make it easier to see what we're actually doing, where we're at, and let's paste those in. So now we need to do the same for the boosts. So this is fairly simple. We just need to add boost to most of the actual variables, and the same here for the label. And let's just keep going through to select a battery, and this should be selected battery boost, and we'll just keep going. And here, pick up battery boost, and we'll just copy and paste that into there. So let's just check. I think we've altered everything. Oh, we do need to add boost to the comment there. And we need to add boost here as well. So let's collapse that down. And we've just got to keep going. So we'll change it from health pack to health boost. We'll also change here. We'll change what the label says to health boost. Send message to selected health boost. And we'll change this to selected, and where are we? There we go. Underscore selected health boost. Send message, pick up health boost. And we'll also copy and paste here. So let's downsize that. So we're on food now. So I think we called this not food package. I think we did just call it hunger boost. Yes, we did. And we'll just keep going. If a hunger boost is in the player's view, hunger boost, and we'll keep going. We'll change that to hunger boost. And we'll change this to selected hunger boost. We'll change this to pick up hunger boost. We'll copy and paste that into the comments there. So let's collapse that down. And we've got 2 more to go, so we've nearly done. And let's bring that back in line. So we've just got to keep going through as we've done for the next 2 functions. And as I said, now we've got this in place, we can begin to create the other scripts. We do have more code for the inventory, but this is going to be purely for looks, really, because it's just to add a few little nice touches to the inventory, just make it look a little bit more professional. And it shouldn't take too long. The pickup script should be fairly easy. We can just copy the battery pickup script and make a few little changes for each. And we can actually then begin to test out what we've actually created. And I'm sure you're all looking forward to that, which is why I'm trying to get everything in place as quickly as I can. And we also have a lot of other things we need to do within this series in terms of functionality. There is actually, as I always say, there's quite a lot planned, but we've just got to keep going through and getting everything in place in an order that makes sense. So there we go, that's the last one done. We can now save that off. Let's just downsize this, make sure we have no errors within the inventory. I'm not worried about these yellow errors. They have occurred since the update to Unity, but they're not causing any particular issue with my project, although I will go back and look at them at a later date. But however, if we clear that, we have no problems with the script. The rest of the code is in place. And of course you can leave these collapsed or you can leave them expanded. That's entirely up to you. But I think we'll leave it here for this video. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it wasn't quite what I intended. I hope to see you next time. And until then, as always, bye for now.